El MOHOR, 25 years old. Went out early on in the last World Championships in Russia in 2019. Got to the quarterfinals in the European Games earlier that year.
And now, bring out his opponent to the ring. Fighting out of the blue corner, representing Kenya, it's OUMA
George OUMA of Kenya. Policeman from Nairobi. Bronze medalist in the All Africa Games in 2019. This year picked up a bronze at the African Zone 3 Championships. That was in Kinshasa in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Just bowing to all four sides of the ring there. Ziad El MOHOR. So El MOHOR, Belgium in the red, OUMA, Kenya in the blue. OUMA out of that blue corner into the southpaw stance. El MOHOR orthodox. He's making a lively start here, OUMA, looking to try and put it on El MOHOR, backing him up to the ropes and just trying to let his hands go, left to the chest, to the body, and El MOHOR, I think, maybe taken slightly by surprise by this. These three-round fights are so interesting. You've got to make the adjustments, the adaptations very, very quickly. Good jab there from OUMA. Trying to come in behind the jab again there, the Kenyan. The lead arms just interlocking. It can get messy between southpaws and orthodox fighters at times. You generally find in AIBA boxing that there are that many southpaws around that orthodox fighters are very used to it, and vice versa. Southpaws are used to fighting orthodox. Nice little left there from El MOHOR, just caught OUMA as he was on his way in. Kind of an awkward style he's got about him, OUMA. Quite jerky. Gets into range and just lets his hands go. Punches coming in from all sorts of angles at times. Just walking in with that high guard, trying to keep his head on the move. Nice stiff right hand there from El MOHOR. Not the easiest fighter in the world to get a read on OUMA. Just falling short with the left hand there, OUMA, and El MOHOR just trying to chop down with the right hand as he saw him dip away to his right. That's better from El MOHOR. Just managed to find good distance there as he was covering up OUMA. El MOHOR just catching him with lefts and rights. The gloves were up, but this is much better from the Belgian. Towards the end of the round, down goes George OUMA, who had taken some punches in the previous 20-30 seconds. I think it was the accumulation of those shots that saw him go down. He'll get the mandatory standing 8 count here from the referee, who ushers them back together. I think, as I say, it was the accumulation of punches and just a little bit of tiredness coming in there for OUMA. He doesn't look very steady as he walks back to his corner there. They need to have a look at him. A lot of the punches he was taking, he did manage to catch on the gloves, but they still have an impact. Those gloves go cannoning back into the face. There's good accuracy there from El MOHOR, who just caught him right on the end of some good shots, and that flurry towards the end there, that's won him the round, and it's won it 10-8 for the Welsh judge. Prior to that, as I was saying, I think MOHOR had found him quite difficult to read. Most fighters have got a kind of rhythm or beat that you can pick up on, and that's what everybody's trying to do. They're trying to figure that opponent out, read that rhythm. With somebody like OUMA, that's quite a difficult thing to do, and that was the combination of punches that just kept going in. A good number did get through cleanly. Not all of them were caught on the gloves by any mean, and eventually he went down in a bit of a heap. And has he recovered in between rounds? That's the question. MOHOR just looking to sink in a right hand there. Good combination there from MOHOR, and he's looking nice and accurate at the start of the round here. Plenty of hunger and desire here from OUMA, but he's looking quite ragged. I think he can maybe get the stoppage here, MOHOR. He just needs to stay patient because the opportunities will present themselves. Long right hand catches OUMA on the way in again there. He's looking more and more open, the Kenyan. Uppercut didn't miss by much there from MOHOR. Just to southpaw there, briefly. MOHOR fired off the jab midway through round two. Looking for that uppercut. He's measured that a couple of times, hasn't quite managed to land it. And the leg's just doing a little bit of a dance there, but he managed to stay upright there, OUMA. Did well to stay upright, actually, because he looked for all the world as though he was going down there. I'm not sure if that would have been signalled as a knockdown if he had, because I think there was a push as well as a couple of punches in there from MOHOR. Left hand catches OUMA, who looks ready to go here. Almost at any point, he looks one clean punch away from ending up on his backside again. A couple on the inside there from MOHOR, and he managed to take them, but he's got a very kind of loose look about him here. OUMA, the punch resistance, that kind of tensile strength, if you like, just seems to have gone completely. I don't really know if they should let him out for round number 3. He can't win this fight. MOHOR knows that his opponent is in trouble here, and that the only way this can go wrong is if he gets careless. So he's just taking his time, as I said, just being patient. Final 20 seconds. Well, he's got plenty of heart here, OUMA, that's for sure. Tries to get hold of MOHOR with a couple of jabs towards the end of the round, and then just runs him back towards the ropes. Well, he looks a little bit better there, OUMA, actually, as he makes his way back to the corner. And we'll see him again in the third round that's coming up. I did wonder with about a minute to go whether that would have been the wisest plan. 10-9s across the board there for MOHOR. He could go for the finish in the third round here, MOHOR, but he doesn't really need to. That was a good straight left hand, actually, as he came in there. Just stepped away to his right-hand side. I'm not sure if he did it deliberately or not, but it just allowed him to throw that left straight down the middle. Third and final round. OUMA, Kenya in the blue. Ziad MOHOR, Belgium in the red. And he's going to give it everything here, OUMA. MOHOR just standing off, waiting for UMA to come in, knowing that he will do. Just missing with the right hand there, MOHOR. UMA just steps in. You can see him grit his teeth there as he was looking to plant his feet and throw that left hand. Gloves almost touched down in the centre of the ring there from UMA. He's toughing this out. Right hand there from UMA, just caught MOHOR, kept him honest. Right hand down the middle, couple of jabs just caught on the gloves there of UMA. MOHOR's doing the right thing, I think, here. I do think a stoppage could be there for him if he really went after it, but he just doesn't need to. He doesn't need to take any risks here. He's through to the next round. Little left just catches UMA as he comes forward there. Very, very game. Very little experience at this kind of level. No experience actually at this kind of level. So that goes to BEL at the end of round 3, and that'll be another round in the books there for Ziad MOHOR. He'll go through to the next stage. And UMA, I think, has won a kind of moral victory there, making it through to the final bell, because I wasn't sure he would. I wasn't sure he would off the back of that second round. Bogdan Tolmachov of Ukraine awaits MOHOR in the next round.
Ladies and gentlemen, bout number 57 comes to a close with your judges ruling in favor of your winner by points, declared by unanimous decision to the red corner from Belgium, it's Ziad MOHOR.
And through he goes. 3 rounds to 0 with all of the judges, and a 10-8 in there for Wales as well. As I said, he just never stopped rather coming forward there, George UMA. He did take some fairly solid blows. Not a big puncher, Ziad MOHOR, but the accumulation of shots from him was pretty heavy.
Number 58 of session 2B, the winner